What exactly do death row inmates in Thailand have to go through in their final moments? From the time they're taken out of their cells right out to their last minute alive, what happens to them? Today, I'll explain the process of carrying out the death penalty in Thailand. 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when it all begins. No inmate at Bangkok Central Prison, which is the toughest prison in Thailand, wants to be taken out at 4 p.m. Because if you're taken out at that time, it means you're definitely going to be executed. And those inmates will immediately realize their fate. When the prison guards take them out of their cells, they'll be brought to a place where they can write letters or a will, in case they have any belongings they want to pass on to someone else. After that, the guards will bring them their last meal. This final meal might be a bit better than the usual, but it's still just ordinary that they eat in their daily life. If the inmate has a special request for a particular type of food, the guards can try to get it for them, as long as it's not too difficult to find, and is available around the prison. But most of the time, the inmates won't eat at all because they're overwhelmed by fear and anxiety. After the meal, the guards will immediately escort the inmate along the execution route, bringing them to sit at a pavilion with an octagonal shape. After that, the guards will read out the execution order to the inmate and have them sign their name to acknowledge receipt of the execution order. Once the inmate has acknowledged the order, they will be taken into the building designated for executions. Inside this building, there is a visitation room, and if the inmate is Buddhist, a monk will be present, or if the inmate follows another religion, a religious leader from that faith will be arranged to speak with the inmate during their final moments. After the religious rites are completed, the inmate will be taken and strapped onto the bed, with their arms spread out. Once they are secured, a heart rate monitor will be attached, which makes a beeping sound in sync with the heartbeat. This will be the clearest sound the inmate hears for the last time in their life, the sound of the heart rate monitor. After attaching the heart rate monitor, the inmate will be injected with 3 types of drugs. The first is an anesthetic. Once injected, the inmate will immediately fall into a deep sleep. After the warden checks that the inmate is fully unconscious, the second drug will be administered. This second drug causes the muscles to relax intensely, including the diaphragm. At this point, the inmate will hardly be able to breathe on their own. And finally, after the second injection has been given, the third injection will be administered. The third drug is used to stop the inmate's heart from beating. Once the third injection is given, the vital signs on the monitor will gradually slow down until they stop completely. This indicates that the heart has stopped beating, or in other words, the inmate has passed away. After that, a doctor from Thailand will come in to examine the inmate's body to confirm that death has occurred. After that, the inmate's body will be taken down from the bed and placed into a storage compartment with a temperature of -18 degrees Celsius. The body will be kept there overnight, and the next day, the inmate's family can come to collect the body, to carry out religious rites or funeral arrangements.